You're certain of this?
I'm afraid so.
You feel that she can claim all the rights to the belief formula?
She could certainly make a case for it, yes.
But that's just an opinion. That's not definite.
Nothing's definite, Eric, until Brooke files a claim and we litigate.
But you're saying the law is on her side.
In many ways, it is. Brooke wasn't under contract, so there's no proof of employment. In cases like this, a patent officer's first duty is to protect the rights of the original developer.
But Brooke was developing this for us. She wasn't doing it for herself.
But without a contract, that's going to be difficult to prove. Brooke could claim that she owns the rights to the formula. And frankly, since she didn't draw a wage, she could probably get it.
But Steve, the fact that she was getting all the money that she needed, I mean, doesn't that constitute a wage?
It's certainly an argument we will use. But she could just as easily refute it. I think the real question here is, would Brooke file a claim?
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that she's going to do that.
Eric, what do you think?
Well, I think Brooke is unpredictable.
Not when it comes to money, please. Please, she's lived off this family for a long time. I think she'll jump at the chance if she can own the entire formula.
I take it you haven't made any inroads with her.
We've been doing everything we can, Steve.
It's essential you establish a stable relationship with her before this all comes to a head.
Steve, we've been doing everything we can.
Look, I mean, Brooke's loyalty is to herself. That's only natural.
Well, then that puts us in a very bad position.
You know, I just think we're all whistling in the wind. I mean, the woman is going to find out inevitably about all of this. We can't apply for the patent without her knowledge. There's got to be something else that we can do.
Well, there is something. Look, I'm hesitant to even mention it. It's risky, but it would solve the problem.
Oh, wow. What a dress. You are definitely going to make an impression tonight.
Well, maybe I was just trying to impress you.
You're going to have eyes popping all over the room.
Don't I always?
You are in fine form this evening.
Well, I'm trying to get my confidence up. I could be walking into an ambush.
What do you mean?
Stephanie's dinner invitation. It was way out of character for her.
She's never invited you to dinner before?
Not once in 6 years.
Well, she certainly seemed enthusiastic about it this afternoon.
I know. That's what worries me. She's up to something. I know she is. She has to be.
I think it could be a very interesting evening.
Interesting? Try explosive.
I think you'd be surprised.
If Brooke is being Brooke, I don't think Stephanie will even make it to dessert.
She's got to.
Why? I mean, is this thing really that important?
If we don't patch things up with Brooke, we could lose the belief formula.
I think you guys are asking way too much of Stephanie.
Hey, Mother volunteered for this. Dinner was her idea. I'm just glad Connor Davis isn't going to be there. We've got enough to deal with without having to worry about that guy, too.
Actually, I'm glad that you mentioned him.
Why's that?
I wasn't sure if I should bring it up.
Bring what up?
I met with Mr. Davis today.
I did get the job, right?
Hey, buddy, slow down. I did talk to Sly about you.
I'm practicing with the glasses.
Yeah, I see that. Look, Kevin, we have to talk, and this is important, so I want you to sit down and listen to me.
Okay. We're gonna make a good team, Keith. You and me.
Yeah, we'll make a great team.
So when do we start?
Well, like I said, I did talk to the manager about you.
Sly wasn't still mad about what I did.
Oh, it wasn't your fault.
I broke the glasses.
No, he wasn't mad.
That's good. I better go change.
Well, hold on a minute, Kev.
Yeah?
Hey, man, you don't want to work at the bikini. There's no place for you to be working.
It's a great place. I like it a lot.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to work way past midnight, you know?
That's okay.
Yeah, but you got to get up and go to school the next morning.
You'll be there. We're going to be together.
Believe me, Kevin, you don't want to work at the bikini.
Yes, I do. I'm going to get ready.
Kevin, there's something I have to tell you first.
Keith, I'm going to be late.
No, you're not. The thing is, Kevin, is that, well, you're not going to be working there.
You're saying you think there's a way out of all this?
As I say, I hesitate to even mention it.
Why?
Well, for starters, because I could lose my license.
But this is a solution.
Well, it's not the most savory solution.
What is it?
The patent office doesn't know that I can't find a contract for Brooke.
Well, we know we don't have a contract.
You could get one.
Meaning what?
Meaning that you could have Brooke sign a contract releasing the rights to her research to Forrester Creations.
Steve, she isn't going to do that.
Well, even if she did sign that, it wouldn't do us any good. It wouldn't cover the period of time when she was developing the formula.
It would, if you backdate it.
Backdate?
What?
Without her knowledge. Look, it's just an option. Not a very good option, I admit, but an option nonetheless.
Wrong. It's a very bad option.
Well, I think you have to hear exactly what...
No, Stephanie, what he's suggesting is illegal here.
Eric, I'm not suggesting anything.
Steve, it's not going to come to that. I won't let it. Forcing Brooke to sign some phony contract is just as bad as her stealing this from us in the first place.
Look, you asked me what you could do, so I told you. Frankly, you'd be amazed at how frequently it's done.
Well, bending the rules is one thing. Breaking them is intolerable. We're not that desperate, not yet.
So you think Stephanie has a hidden agenda?
Stephanie Forrester doesn't just invite me to dinner.
But she did.
Well, then she's lost her mind because she despises me.
Well, I sure didn't get that feeling.
We're enemies, Connor. Mortal enemies.
I just find that hard to believe.
That woman has put me through hell. She's mistreated me ever since she's known me.
Well, all I can say is the woman that I met this afternoon seemed to like you very much.
Oh, Connor, she hates me. People just don't change overnight. Something's going on here.
Okay, so maybe she's not the one that's changed. Maybe you have.
Well, how have I changed?
Because you're no longer a threat to her family. Because now you're involved with someone. Now you're involved with me.
What did you say?
I met with Connor Davis. I wanted to talk to him.
You set up a meeting.
Yes, I did.
Taylor, you know how I feel about that guy.
Rich, that's exactly why I did it. I just wanted to check him out for myself.
Connor Davis is a creep. I don't want him anywhere near my daughter, and definitely not my wife.
Sweetheart, look, I know that you're concerned about Bridget. I'm concerned about her, too.
Did you tell him to back off, then?
That's not my place.
So what, you just met with him to have a little chat?
I was conducting an interview.
An interview? Taylor, don't get involved in this.
I really think that you need a second opinion about this man.
No, I don't need a second opinion. I know everything I need to know about this guy.
Oh, no, I don't think you do. In fact, I learned a lot about him. And I have some good news for you. Some very good news.
This is foolish. We cannot keep this woman in the dark forever.
We have to buy ourselves some more time, Stephanie.
Time isn't going to make any difference if she decides to make a claim on the patent formula.
It's possible Brooke may not do that.
Oh, Eric, this is Brooke we're talking about. She's going to jump at the chance to own the rights to that formula. My God, she'll make millions. That's motivation enough for any human
It's
being.
all the more reason for us to maintain a positive relationship with Brooke.
Well, isn't that what we're doing by having the dinner party tonight?
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
For what?
for not including Sheila. How did she react?
My wife's feeling very secure these days. It didn't bother her.
I'm sure. Well, there's another complication I want to tell you about.
What's that?
Connor Davis is going to be joining us.
Stephanie, he's a lawyer. Why did you invite him?
Because he was at the condo when I went to see Brooke, and she wanted to include him.
Well, we put ourselves in a very dangerous position here, haven't we? If either Brooke or Connor gets an inkling of what's going on, we could be jeopardizing the entire future of Forrester Creations.
There is nothing about Connor Davis that's good news.
I disagree.
He's a womanizer.
Maybe he was that way in high school.
Well, guys like that don't change.
Reg, I think you're very wrong about this man.
He's doing an act on you, Doc.
I'm a psychiatrist. I know when I'm being lied to.
And you're a damn good doctor, but you're also a woman.
What does that mean?
Davis is an expert at snowing the ladies.
He didn't snow me.
Then why are you defending him?
Because he's not a threat to your daughter.
He's gonna use Brooke and then throw her away. That's how guys like that treat women.
I thought you said you were concerned about Bridget.
I am.
Then what do his sexual exploits have to do with her?
Because he's getting close to my daughter to impress her mother. It's all an act.
Reg, don't you think that you are overreacting like that much?
I don't want this guy around my daughter.
Brooke is going to be involved with other men. I mean, these men are going to be involved with Bridget, too.
Fine, just as long as it's not that guy.
You know, he's not this monster that you're making him out to be. He's just a successful, ambitious attorney.
He's a shark.
Oh, you are really not going to give me a chance on this one, are you?
Fine then, enlighten me.
Don't be coy with me.
I'm serious. Tell me something I don't know about this creep.
This creep happens to be a very nice man who cares a great deal about Brooke and her children.
I know that I'm not integral to your plans, and I know you still have your sights set on Ridge.
I've been very honest about
Well,
this.
I'll be honest with you. You deserve better.
I never wanted anyone else.
Aren't you just in the least bit curious about what you might be missing? A real relationship with a man who adores you and only you?
I want that, Connor.
But you want it with Ridge.
Yes. He has no reason to stay with Taylor now that his father is married to somebody else.
Okay. I'm not gonna tell you that Ridge won't come back to you. But I will tell you that your future is with me. And I think you know that.
You know I like you, Connor.
And I think you could fall in love with me if you just gave yourself a chance.
I like spending time with you. And you're great with the kids. You're intelligent. You're handsome.
That's all I need to hear.
But I really think you should be aware that something could happen between Ridge and me. Something could happen very soon.
Well, that doesn't give me much time then, does it?
Time for what?
Time to sweep you off of your feet and make you forget that Ridge Forrester ever existed.
I'm not going to be working there?
No.
I don't get it.
Yeah, well, neither do I. Kevin, buddy, I'm really sorry, man. But you didn't get the job.
Connor Davis doesn't care one damn bit about Bridget or Brooke, believe me.
Why are you fighting me on this?
I'm not fighting anything.
This guy is on the up and up. That should please you.
Well, I'm not pleased, all right?
Why not?
Listen to yourself. You spend a half hour with the guy and you're already his biggest fan?
Oh, you're being ridiculous.
Strangle him.
What has he ever done to you, Ridge?
He's playing games with us, Taylor.
No, he is not. He is truly involved with Brooke.
Oh, for how long?
He's serious.
That guy has never been serious about anything.
Oh, fine. You seem to know everything. I really have to wonder if Bridget is the real reason you don't like this guy.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
You tell me. Why else would you want Connor Davis out of Brooke's life?
I'm not hired.
No, Kevin. I'm sorry, man.
Because I dropped my tub?
No, you were great, man. Listen, you were a super busboy. I mean that.
Then why didn't I get the job?
The manager just decided he didn't need to hire anybody.
But you said...
I know. Forget what I said. I guess I was wrong.
I wanted to go to work with you.
I know you did, buddy. It would have been fun, too, huh?
I practiced.
Oh, man, you did great. You remembered all the rules. I was so proud of you, Kevin. So, look, don't get down on yourself now, okay? You'll get another job.
Not with you.
You really want to work with me, don't you?
It would be like the newspapers.
You remember that. Nobody folded my papers like you did, Kevin. Nobody. We'll do it again.
You promise?
Hey, I'm your big brother. Have I ever let you down?
No.
Would I ever lie to you?
No.
I'm gonna take care of you, Kevin. You're all the family I've got, man. We have to watch out for each other.
I'll watch out for you.
Will you?
I promise.
Now listen, don't you worry about this job thing, all right? I mean, you did fine. You know, sometimes things just don't work out the way you plan, but you were good, man. I mean, you did your very best, and that's all you can do. That's all that matters to me, Kevin.
I love you, Keith.
I love you too, Kevin. More than you know.
I'm going to assume that this is Brooke and Connor.
Yeah, Stephanie, we've got to make this work.
Well, you're right on time. Come on in.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you again, Connor.
Nice to see you. What a beautiful home.
Thank you so much. I love it, too. Eric, I believe you've already met Connor Davis, haven't you?
Yes, of course I have. How are you?
I'm great. How are you, sir?
Fine. You know what I remember about you are all your football exploits in high school.
Oh, yes. Well, I gave all that up in college for the law books.
He's still a heavy hitter.
Your reputation precedes you.
The courtroom can be every bit as dangerous as the gridiron.
I definitely feel safe on this guy's arm.
Well, I certainly can see why. You look lovely tonight.
Well, thank you, Stephanie.
Excuse me.
Come. We'll get a drink. This way.
Sorry we're late.
Is something wrong?
Don't ask.
Come on in. Say hello to the rest of the guests.
I don't believe it. Who the hell invited him?